Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Central Coast Bass Fishing Shows. Now today I'm here at Coyote, and this show's about fishing after the first fall storms. A few days ago we had a pretty big storm come through for like 2 or 3 days, heavy wind. It's pretty much a leftover of a monsoon. It was pretty warm, but it was a lot of rain. It was the first activity, and I'm here to see if I can catch some fish after the storm. Sometimes the first storm of the fall will get them going, and sometimes it'll shut them down. I doubt it really warmed the water up or cooled the water down. It's probably pretty much neutral. But a couple days ago, I tried to film a show at 2 different lakes, and I bombed. This was the first lake. Well, I decided today to go to a new lake, Calero. Then I went to this lake, but I moved over here to Chesbro. That's right, 2 different lakes, I didn't even catch fish. And the second lake, Chesbro, I went over the dam below the spillway, where everyone kept telling me the bass were caught. I did get like 10 hits, had one hooked that got off. I lost like 5 of my jigs, pretty much every jig I had with me. And I lost like 3 or 4 drop shot rigs, and well, it was a bad day. It's pretty much definition of a bad fishing day. So I'm here, and hopefully today, after the storm system went through, it activated these fish, and I can in fact catch some fish. Plan to do all the same stuff, drop shot, might go back to the jig. Been up here, haven't seen much action on the surface, but that's my plan. Although a lot of times the plans fall through, but I'm gonna see what happens. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. First fish, and it's actually my best fish out of Coyote. It's probably a good 3.5, 3 3/4. Working the jig on this point, the point I usually go to. His jaws are a little red, so I guess the jig might be a good way to go. I had another bite on the cast before that, but I forgot some stuff, so I had to go back up to the car. But yeah, and this thing's thick. He's been eating. So, might be a good day after the first storms of the fall. Let me let this one go. Take on the day so far, after, I don't know, I've been fishing about an hour. That one fish, which is my PB here, only bites I got were on that jig. It actually wasn't a jig, it was our skirted bobblehead with our swim flip craw on it. Lost that, switched to drop shot, one bite from a little one, went back to another jig, just lost that jig. So I've been fishing an hour, I've already lost 2 jigs. Seems like they only want jigs. I only have a few more with me. I don't know. Tried to flick in, tried some other stuff. Sucky would be my take on the day so far. Hopefully it gets better. I have a long time to fish, but I don't know. I just keep losing jigs. These lakes are so rocky and so snaggy. But I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully I get some more fish other than my PB out of this lake. Alright, after at least another hour, I finally caught another fish. And the funny thing is, this was on the drop shot, and it was on a worm I found laying by my tackle. It's a robo worm. I don't know, it's kind of a brown with black with a little bit of red in it. And I also found a margarita multilater robo worm laying around. For some reason I don't like the green pumpkin at the moment. So I threw it on and first cast caught this fish. So if all else fails, go with what the locals use. So at least I caught one more fish, and it's thick too. I mean, they're eating pretty good. So I don't know, maybe they're just now kicking in. It's like prime time, 3 o'clock. But I'm gonna wait it out, and I'm gonna throw this worm. I found some more. See if I can get some more on it. But I let this one go. Okay. Second fish on that found worm. I always say color always matters. They seem to always want green pumpkin in here, but I don't know, I haven't thrown it since I've caught these two, but I'm going to stick with this worm I found. I don't know. Brown with a little bit of red. First jig that I was getting them on was actually June bug green pumpkin. But I'm not going to argue it. I'm just going to keep fishing it. Hopefully I don't lose it. Alright, let me let this one go. Okay, other than that found worm and those two fish, I haven't had a bite. I broke that one off that had that worm I found. I also broke off another one. So the count today is 2 jigs and I think 4 drop shots. These lakes are just so snaggy. Got a couple more hours, but it's looking like another poopy show. I don't know. Got all my stuff and everything, but I'm not just gonna film myself casting. I'm gonna try and get some fish, at least some more fish on the show. My shows lately have been poopy, and I'm kind of getting not into it because these lakes, they're so low and no cover, nothing. It's just I'm venting. I'm sorry, but it's just frustrating. These lakes are just dropping and there's just nothing. I sure hope they open my local Lake Pinot soon. It's still closed. Because I want to get back to a lake I know I can catch fish in. And I'm going to get back to fishing. That's going to break off another drop shot rig. That's how the day's going. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, this is just nonsense. Nonsense. Look at that. First cast. Okay, I'm not going to say that I completely gave up on the bass. I'm still going to throw around the drop shot a little bit, but had some mealworms in the car. Some I got for my turtle that I caught at Pinot, but he didn't like them. I feed him red worms. But I'm in the car, they're still alive, so I just threw out a pole with a mealworm on it. Maybe I can catch some bluegill. Alright, I'm going to go down next to it and throw around the drop shot. There's like, oh, I had a fish. Ha-ha! Nice. There's hope. And that's a fish too. Oh, I lost him. Man, what is going on? It feels like that's a fish swimming with it. Man, what is going on? What the hell is going on out there? Let me try the bigger. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, there's a fish on my line. A fish jumping was on this line. Oh my God. The movement I heard was my pole smacking the log, because a fish had taken off with my bait. That ain't good. At least I had a fish. There's at least bluegill in here. Yes, fish on. I guess it's watermelon red chartreuse. Yoo-hoo! Never give up. Ha ha. Man. Oh. Yes. Another fish. Flicking again. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, that's a good ending to the day. Alright, well, I guess that's going to do it for this edition of Seneca's Bass Fishing Shows. I guess the answer to the question, did this storm turn them on or turn them off? By what I can tell, it turned them off. Or it just left them neutral because it was getting kind of slow here anyway. But I don't know, I tried everything I could. That random robo worm got me 2 fish. I said it was kind of brown with a red in it. I actually don't know what color that is. But I don't know, we're supposed to have another storm come in next week. I think on like Monday. And if they don't pinno, I'm going to be forced to come back to these lakes. So hopefully that storm does get them going. Because in the fall, when the storms first come in, like I said, it's on and off. But if it's a colder storm, because this last one was warm, maybe if it's colder, it'll get them going. I don't know. But like I said, that's going to do it. Sorry, it was kind of another not so many fish show. But I did get my PB for the lake. That one was about 3.5, 3 3/4. So that was good. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope you join us for our next Central Coast Bass Fishing Show.
Heck yeah. Here we go.